Welcome to the Explainer. So let me ask you something. Ever wonder what's really pulling the strings in your life? Today, we're going to pull back the curtain on the invisible architect that's designing your reality day in and day out. And spoiler alert, it's your belief system. You know that feeling, right? Like you're getting in your own way. It's like there's this invisible wall stopping you from getting what you really want. Doesn't matter if it's your career, your relationships, whatever. You just keep hitting that same frustrating barrier. Well, that barrier, 9 times out of 10, it's your belief system. That's the hidden architect we're talking about. It's quietly designing your entire reality, and you probably don't even know it's happening. Think of it like this secret set of rules that's running the show, controlling every single move you make. Okay, and this is the most important part, so listen up. These beliefs, they are not universal facts. They're just your personal truths. What you believe about money or love or even what you think you're capable of, that becomes your reality. It doesn't matter if it's true for anybody else on the planet. And this is where the rubber meets the road. I mean, if you don't truly believe deep down that you can nail that presentation or ask for that raise, you're not even going to try, right? Your beliefs aren't just nudging you in one direction, they're literally drawing the map of what you think is even possible for you. So you gotta be asking, where the heck do these beliefs even come from? Well, they're not random, that's for sure. They get programmed into us over the years, a lot of the time without us even realizing it's happening. So let's dig in and see how this blueprint for our lives actually gets created. It all happens in layers, really. It starts when we're super young, from birth to about age 7. Our brains are basically little sponges, just soaking up everything around us with zero filter. Then our family and our culture start piling on more layers. And finally, as adults, we kind of cement it all in place with the thoughts we repeat and the things we go through. So yeah, it boils down to 3 main sources. First up, your family. They install these beliefs to keep you safe, right? Things like, money doesn't grow on trees. Then there's culture, all those unwritten rules of the society you grow up in. And number 3, and this one's a big one, it's the stories we tell ourselves again and again. You know the ones, oh, I'm just not a math person, or I'm just always terrible with relationships. All this programming, it often leads to this massive internal conflict that just keeps us stuck. I like to call it the manifestation mismatch. And it's exactly what it sounds like, that super frustrating tug of war between what you say you want and what your life is actually giving you. I mean, have you ever felt that? You're trying so hard for one thing, but you keep getting the complete opposite. It's like you're driving a car with one foot slammed on the gas and the other slammed on the brake. You're just spinning your wheels. So what is really happening here? This right here, this shows that internal battle perfectly. On one side, you've got what you want. And on the other, you've got that sneaky, hidden belief that's totally sabotaging you. You can't manifest a loving relationship if, deep down, you believe people can't be trusted. And let me tell you, in a fight between what you want and what you believe, the hidden belief wins every single time. But wait, it's not all bad news. Here's the kicker. Because these beliefs were learned, it means they can be unlearned. You're not stuck with your default programming forever. So let's talk about how to actually do that. Let's get into a real practical toolkit you can use to make a change. All right, here we go. A simple 4-step guide to basically rewire your brain. Step 1, assess your reality. Just look at what's not working in your life right now. Be honest. Step 2, uncover the why. Ask yourself, okay, what belief could be causing this? And actually write it down. Step 3, challenge that story. Is that belief really truly 100% fact? Go find some proof that it's not. And finally, step 4, reframe with gratitude. Start focusing on what you do have, not what you don't. It sounds simple, but just shifting your emotional state like that can totally change your energy and make space for new, better beliefs. You know, sometimes the biggest changes in our lives don't happen slowly over time. Sometimes the biggest breakthroughs come when we hit rock bottom. And yeah, it feels like the absolute end of the world, but it can actually be an incredibly powerful new beginning. See, our brains are hardwired for survival, and that means they have this built-in negativity bias. It's like the slide says. You've got this huge, beautiful white canvas, but where do your eyes go? Straight to that one little red dot. We do the exact same thing in our own lives, don't we? We zoom right in on the one mistake, the one thing that went wrong, and we totally ignore the giant canvas of everything that's going right. And this instinct is there for a reason. It's trying to keep us safe. Our brain remembers the pain of that past screw up so that hopefully we don't do it again.
But here's the problem. It often just keeps us stuck. We end up staring at what went wrong, completely blind to all the amazing potential of what could go right. But what if we just reframed that whole idea of rock bottom? What if it's not an ending at all? What if it's actually a foundation you can build on? I love this quote: "Rock bottom is the only place in life that comes with a guarantee. You can't go any lower." Think about that for a second. And that's the hidden power of hitting your lowest point. It is the most powerful place to start over from. Because from there, every single move, no matter how small, is a step forward. There's literally only one way to go, and that's up. So where does this leave us? What does it all mean for you, right now? It means you are the architect. You're holding the blueprints, and you get to decide what you're going to build next. Are you going to keep building walls to hide behind? Or are you going to build some windows to let the light in? A lot of our beliefs, especially the limiting ones, are just like walls. We build them up brick by brick to protect ourselves, to keep us safe from getting hurt, from being criticized, from failing. And you know what? For a little while, that safety feels pretty good. But here's the catch. That wall doesn't know the difference between good and bad. The same wall that keeps out the negative stuff also keeps out all the good stuff. It blocks out love, opportunity, and joy. The very thing you built to protect yourself can actually become your own personal prison. So I want to leave you with this. It's time to take a hard look at your own blueprints. That wall you've been building your whole life to stay safe, is it still actually protecting you? Or has it just trapped you? Maybe it's time to knock a hole in it and build a window. You just have to ask yourself, what amazing things might you see on the other side?